Alright, here's a cool lick. Duke Levine lick. I love this lick. I like it for a couple of reasons. It gets some nice coverage along the necks, and rhythmically, I find it really interesting. He starts with, let's start with the rhythm first. Rhythm first. So he's in the solo, is a live solo he did with Dennis Brennan on Don't Close Up the Honky Tonk. He's coming out of he takes his pinky here and he slides up. And that's a 16th note triplet, basically, sort of glissando up to an 8th note. And then he goes right into a triplet after that. So it's like. Then from there he goes in 8th notes. So, then here he does some triplets again, some cool, it's using major and minor seconds going up a C Mixolydian scale. And he's allowing the notes to ring together as he does it, which gives it a nice effect. And I'm using my pick and my middle finger. And then here he goes back to 8th notes. That is based on an F sort of F shape. Second inversion triad. And he gets it. Those are quarters. Then he does a B flat root arpeggio to F. So he's on the 4 chord, but he's treating the F chord like its own tonality. Then, if you know the song, it chromatically climbs up to G. So here, he plays this classic sort of bend that country guys do. So you kind of hear the. Then he's on G. Then he goes down to G mixo in 6s on the G and E string. Something like I think it's triplets. I think, or and then he kind of caps it off with a C major. Or whatever. Do that. But the part of the lick I really like is this part. So the technique fingering of that. So he uses his pinky to slide up to D. Or 8 to 10. So this is a 16th note triplet in the 8th note. Then from here, he goes 8, 9, 10. Then from here, he does 8th notes. D string 7. 7 to 10. There I'm just alternate picking. Then on G, he goes 7, 9, 7. So I kind of looked at it as part 1. From here, he does some triplets again. I know I messed that up. There it is. And here, he's got his ring fingers on the G string, and so he's using his ring finger on the G string. Index is devoted to the B string. So I'm going 9 to 10 on the B, then I'm hitting the B, 9 to 10 on the G, then hitting the B string. Then he's sliding up again. He keeps both fingers down, so that's 10 to 12 on the G, and that's B string 10th fret. Then he does it again. 12 to 14, slide on the G. He hits the B string, 11th fret, and then he caps it off, which is cool. Those are all seconds. Then from here, he goes 15 to 13. Then he goes back to 15. Is that right? I'm sorry. Sorry, he just goes right into the bend on B string 15, hits the E string with his pinky on the skinny E string, hits the bend again, releases it, resolves it to the C. Then we're on F. So here, I'm doing a double stop, G string 17th fret, B string 18th fret, so 17, 18. I'm just plucking those, doing this sort of thing. Then he goes here. That's my middle finger on the B string 18. My skinny E is getting covered by my index. And I'm bending the E string up a half step and my middle finger up a whole step. How do I do that? I just practiced this bend till it sounded right. It's muscle memory at this point. So I'm going to do this. I just really think when I do this kind of bend, I'm thinking my index finger, please get there. Then he goes back to this other form, the one previous. Then here, you got 13, 13, 13, and then 14, 13. B flat triad. Then here, so here he's kind of doing this. I'm sorry. Sorry. So that's that. Think of that. So that I'm bending on 13, and then I'm hitting B and E. So that's a chromatic line. It's kind of like doing like, but a weird way to do it. That's what makes it so cool. Then it goes to 15, 15. Excuse me. Then here goes 15. And then he goes down sixes in G mixo. 14, 13, 12, 12. This is all G and E strings. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of resolves these. Okay, theory. What the hell's going on theory-wise here? Harmony. Starts on the root of C. So we're on the C chord. Goes to 9. Chromatically up to 9. So root, chromatic passing tone. Some may say a flat 9. I don't hear it as a flat 9. If you do, that's fine. Third, fourth, sharp 11. I hear it as a chromatic passing tone again, but 6, major 7th, root, 9, third, 9, third, slide to the 4th, hit the B string to 8th fret, that's a G, 5th, 5th to 13, 14, which is, that's the A, that's a 13 or a 6. Here he's changed the scale, he kind of went from a major scale to a Mixolydian scale, that's kind of cool. Then here up to the flat 7th. And then, I'm trying to, so he bends up from the 9 up to the 3rd, grabs the 5th, hits the 9 again, releases, hits the 3rd, releases down to 9, resolves it on the root. Now we're on C, F chord. Ta-da, the 4 chord. Okay, so now we're bending this G string, which is a C note, up to 13, off the F chord, back down. And then from there, we're bending the E string, that's an A note, up to the 11, or sus4. And the B string is being bit root to 9, back to root. Then we're back here again. We got a root, then we got a 13 to 5. Then we got 4 chord, I look at this as 4 chord in F. So we got, if you want to look at in return to F, you could say sus4, 13, 5th to 3rd, 5th, F root. And then we're on the G chord. Or no, then we do a chromatic. So now we're... So this is... Right here, we got 3rd, 5th root on an F sharp. Then, from here, we're going to do some... go into G. So we got... So, let me... I kind of got lost here. Okay, so now he's on G. Nice. All right, we're going to bend B up to 5. And we got the E string 15th fret, so that's covering the root of G. 13. Then he goes down to G Mixolydian scale. We are in G. So if we want to analyze chord tones, 9 and flat 7. This is off G. Root and 13, flat 7 and 5th. It's 13 and sus4. That's 5th and 3rd. 4th and 9. 3rd and root. 9. There you go. Let's see if I can play it again. The rhythm was a little off. Duke Levine lick. Awesome. 145. Good stuff.